Cheers. Cheers. What is up? Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Try again. Fail until you succeed. Something. Success takes sacrifice. Oh, man. I really am trying to, like, set up for this epic tell-all that nobody probably wants to watch and I don't want to make, but I don't know if that's going to happen right now. Really wanted to do it, trying to figure out that one. Woo, doggy. Not sure if that might not be happening today. It's definitely not happening this stream. That's not happening this stream at all. We're talking about crypto this time. We didn't even talk about crypto this morning. We just talked about Article 13. And that was also really important, but that stream got pulled because someone actually suggested that there might have been a risk of me cursing, and live stream violation, something, yada yada. Also, I just retweeted some people that put up some cool posts saying that you guys watch me with your kids, and I'm thinking like, man, I gotta get it together. I gotta get it together and quit cursing on stream. That's a big thing. That'd be a cool thing. So what's happening? Cheers. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. Smash the like, smash the sub. Let's do the dang thing. We're in the mountains. What's going on with BitcoinCash is one of the things we're talking about today. I had a friend that was going to come through and maybe do a chat with me, but he's a slacker and he's not coming at all. I'm not waiting for you. Not waiting for you, Pablo. You're never coming. Don't lie. And so we're talking about BitcoinCash, talking about the fork. Is it forked? Is it dead? Is BitcoinCash dead? Is this resolved? Is this resolvable? What does it mean? Where is it going? Who's on what side? Something I want to talk about. Also, the volume of XRPL, Bitcoin, legacy Bitcoin. What are we doing? What's going on with legacy Bitcoin? What's going on with XRP volume? What's going on with this escrow chat that people are talking about? Some kind of special escrow. I think some corn kids are talking about like something super spikes. Galgi's shooting that down out there. I think I saw Jungle tweet about that. Jungle was asking Galgi like, "Yo, what's up with this?" So we're gonna look at all that stuff. We're gonna check it out, and we got a couple things on the docket as far as like trudging through how to look at this, how to look at BitcoinCash, how to look at the fork, how to look at the money. Where is it going? What's it doing? XRP holding number 2. Gotta be pretty happy about that. What's this? What's a screen we don't want? There we go. XRP holding number 2 is pretty good. Looking at doing the whole thing. We'll run through. You guys can chat at me and tell me what you guys are thinking. Let's hit the warning. The warning. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary, and I'm not offering financial advice. I'm looking at information and reviewing it with you. Also, before we get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click that like button to show support to our channel, and click that bell to get notifications for whenever I post videos next. Yeah. So maybe if you guys were excited about the tell-all, I don't think anybody really was, but I don't really want to do it either. Long story short, I'm an asshole, and I made my channel a priority, and that's, success takes sacrifice. The problem with getting what you want is getting what you once wanted, and I'm really regretting losing someone really important to me, and it's just really shitty for me. That's how I am. So that's what's happening. Let's talk about crypto instead. I'm just gonna try to maybe do that video sometime in the future if I can handle that, but for now we're gonna focus on not that. Hey, what's up? Let's say hey to everybody. Yeah, sorry about the cursing earlier. I don't know. I'll get it under control. Your kids have probably heard worse at school. I respect that you are kindly saying that, but I'll do my best to communicate clearly with words that aren't as generalized. Yo, what's up, Yellow Power Ranger? What's up, Chuck Norris? How are you, my man? What's up, Al, Jason, Ahmed? I got a shout out to Sean and Ben H, some new mods we got around here, and Larry Las Vegas, keeping the signal fire going for a minute while we were gone. What's up, Jake and Simiao? Hello, welcome back. Glad I'm back. I'm not really back. I could be gone in any second. I could just snap. I could snap right now, man. I'm ready. To. I've got some issues. I got some temper problems. I got some anger problems. You guys know that. It's pretty obvious. Okay, well, let's move on. Hey, KFN, how you doing? I'm gonna focus on what's happening. I was just trying to avoid my life and like get out of the space that I'm in, and I was like doing anything but being here and being able to get back to work. But I got to get back to my regular workload. I want to get back to you guys and saying hey and doing the regular thing. So it's kind of rough. It's kind of a challenge. I was just out trying to get away from the house. I just took a Lyft ride, and I was just talking to some young woman that was she was like saying her head hurt all the time. She was like, my head hurts all the time. I go to the doctor all the time. They never tell me there's nothing wrong. I can't get anything. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't know what's going on. I just start talking to her. Like I just start telling her stuff like she wants to hear my advice. I was like, you should start sweating every day. At least once a day, you should be breaking a sweat. It's really important. Your body looks to be as efficient as it can be, right? So it's trying to look for efficiency at all times. We talk about that. We're talking about refinement. Let's talk about that as far as the function of these ledgers and how they're going to solve services and really what does it provide. I realize that like a lot of the channel here, I want to provide a service. I want to provide information and be open and useful to you guys. I don't want it to be just about me. So I'm not trying to make this just about me. I was talking to her about Wolff's Law and about the body refinement and about how the body literally tries to be as efficient as possible. So if you're not using something, if you're not moving and breathing and challenging that, mental or physical capacity, you lose it. You lose that. So that's what's happening. And what happened to the Friday, the date today? Something's happening. People were telling me something was supposed to happen today. I don't know. Tell her I'm sorry. I've said it. Yeah, I've said it. The BTC and POW out of date. It's true. Proof of work is really displaying its inadequacies. I think this whole BCH thing, and let's chat about it. Let's chat about BitcoinCash. Let's chat about BitcoinCash. Where is it headed? What happened with this? Oops. We don't need that.
I'm not a financial advisor.
We don't need that. Sorry, guys. We'll fix all that. Oh, we fixed it now. Okay, so BitcoinCash, what's happening? Is it dead? What's up with the fork? Is it forked to death? People, I think, woke up, yesterday or today, or they were like, where's my BitcoinCash? They went and looked, and it's moved to be either BitcoinCash ABC or BitcoinCash SV, depending on which one it is. And there's a lot of technical points to go into this about how it works and about what's happening. And, it's kind of my friend wasn't wanting to come through and like argue some other points, but I have my own opinion that we're just going to kind of go through and talk about. It's really important. It's really important for us to be informed and like aware of the conversation. It's really crazy to look at. That's one of the, I think this right now highlights one of the major failures with decentralization. And that's the lack of that's the lack of a focused ethos. So the lack of the focused ethos for Bitcoin Cash right now has created this big fork. It's forked them possibly to death, I think. My friend's arguing, no, it's great, everything's fine. But it doesn't look that good. It doesn't look that good. It's also highlighting the failures of decentralization because we're looking at what really happens, if there is an incentive for them to keep forking it, if there's a single dispute amongst, the ethos of the teams. It's very interesting to look at, interesting to highlight. Possibly one of the failures that will go down in history as a lesson that we can learn from, much like my life and my streams. Hey, bro. I'm Jed. What's up, dude? How are you? Hey, thanks for subscribing to the KFN Army. Jean, what's up? No pump today. At least it's not dropping, says Fred. That's true. It's true. Very true. Wayne Garland. Hello, my friend. What is up, dude? How are you been? Hey, KFN, I'm making a YouTube video to ask for donations to marry a fellow widow to get her from Korea to get married and bring her back after I make. Could you share, please, and ask everyone to share it? No. In fact, I'm surprised I read that out loud. Wayne, no. Aaron C, thank you so much. Jason Smith, I'm talking to you guys. That's your guys are gonna give me some free therapy. I'm pretty much just like the black mirror that is YouTube and is the internet is gonna be my therapist probably tomorrow or whenever I can get it together. Probably not gonna be able to do an edit for that. I'll probably just have to put on the stream and mute the comments and mute everything so I can't see it, and I'll just have to talk about how much I've done this to myself. Love you stuff, bro, but try to see someone to solve your stuff. Thank you so much. You're right. You're right. No big deal. I'll figure it out. Cursing is fine. We like the 100% transparency. If bad language comes, so be it. Thank you so much, Ben H. Honestly, really trying to find that line is really unique right now. that's why I'm trying to really come through with like I don't want to do a tell-all, but I feel like it's important to do it just because trying to be transparent with what's happening for sure, and what I sacrificed, you know, and what was it worth? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Yeah, that's another thing. My friend's my friend is a big Craig Wright supporter. I think he's pro SV. He says he's pro both. He says he's pro the long chain, I think. I don't know really how anyone can be behind Craig Wright at this point. Sorry, Pablo, love you, much respect, bro. But Craig Wright is not my favorite guy. He's not my favorite guy at all. I don't know why anybody's backing that. I don't know why anybody's backing that. It doesn't make sense to me. Again, highlighting the failures of decentralization with proof of work right here, the for-profit mining, the incentive for them to like tribalize the whole thing. It feels like I'm trying to not make my personal drama into some petty display of like my narcissism. I feel like they've taken that to a grander scale and involved cryptocurrencies directly. You know, like I get it, you know, like we all are people, we're all human, we're all trying to figure out how to best take this next step forward. And I think maybe a lot of what's even happening with my life is just the fact that I've been so tunnel visioned into crypto right now, so tunnel visioned into my channel and looking at this, all these, developing teams and projects and stuff. It's really interesting to recognize that, specifically outside this sub community of crypto or sub community of XRP or sub community of Bitcoin Cash, like nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like just going out. Thank you so much for my friends that came through and pulled me out and took me downtown just to get out of my headspace. They're like they insisted on taking me out, and we went and saw some jazz at Elephant Room and played some pool with my friends, and it was really great to get out of my space. And it made me realize too, like nobody cares. Like this might not happen this year. This might not happen tomorrow. This might not happen in the time frame that people are expecting it to. And the more I see people talking about like since there's so much expectation on it, since so many people are expecting something to happen, is almost like the reality weighs through that it might not happen this short-term turnaround that we're expecting. And I'm not saying it's not happening at all, because everything I've said about the development of the networks and the development of the payment rail, the development of this global infrastructure, the custodial services coming through, regulation, all that stuff's real. The problem is that we still have seen plenty of people looking to, just benefit and profit from this space by not necessarily delivering transparency and truth, but just by kind of like milking the situation. And, Bitcoin Cash, as far as the dispute between, like, we're talking about Bitcoin Cash is dead or not. I mean, people are talking about if Bitcoin's dead or not, and most coders kind of realize like, well, Bitcoin's been dead. Like the mempool's full. That's one of the things I retweeted yesterday. Like the mempool's filling up. There's no scaling solution. No one really can use it past a certain price point. And the general conversation of mainstream media is still focused on, is Bitcoin dead or not? Not is Bitcoin Cash dead or not? And no one's even prepared to start talking about the the branches, the forks of Bitcoin Cash. People are barely even talking about XRP because the narrative is focused on how they're too much supporting the institutions or the banks, and it's like, wow, the whole conversation's just kind of fallen off. And then you look at the EU pushing through with this Article 13 nonsense, and honestly, it's getting really crazy to look at. Whoa, EU's trying to like suggesting that YouTube starts controlling the content more with a greater degree of regulation and authority, and like a toothpick, like a comb to comb through the content. This is crazy stuff. This is crazy stuff. And I don't know how much we highlighted it when it happened, but looking at like Pomp, that guy that nobody likes, getting his crypto podcast pulled from the iTunes podcasts. Crypto's still not that popular, guys. It's still not that popular. That might have been one of the things that kind of like did it in for me. Like being a crypto rapper, XRP rap's not necessarily the coolest thing to be. Like, I'm not winning a bunch of points out here by being a crypto rapper, especially not a crypto parody rapper. So what? So what? I have a trending crypto rap. So what? It's the #1 crypto rap on Spotify. It might be also the only crypto rap on Spotify. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, okay? It's good. People like it. People like it. Okay, let's move on. Let's get it together. Yeah, I might have to do the tell-all video just to like kind of be honest with myself and place a benchmark in my life where I call myself out for this shit. Call myself out. Thanks for subscribing, Eddie. What's up? Welcome to KFN fam. Yeah, the mirrors, man, they get you. The mirrors get you. What's up? What's up? How's it going? Thanks for joining. Aaron C, you're funny. Damn, bro, wish you all the best. Need your hype back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back heavy. I'm gonna try to do my best, man. I'm literally I'm practicing what I preach, and I've been literally just giving myself like it's like the Ouroboros out here. I'm like eating my own tail. Tunnel vision, that's what's so crazy is I feel like my personal relationship just fell apart in a time when I thought everything else was everything was so great, and I feel like that was the big killer. The kicker is that I feel like, this is such a pivotal time for things, and it's like no, it's such a good time to be in crypto and to be joining this world. No, why? Thank you so much. What's up, Jalen? My end of year prediction is 316. Dude, that's a pretty good prediction, and that would actually put us at market cap dominance easily if Bitcoin stays 5.5, XRP hits 270, 280. I think XRP achieves dominance again over Bitcoin, market dominance in its entirety. Very cool stuff. Very cool to see XRP holding number 2. And I'm so glad that I came live and talked to you guys when it happened, because I recognize the consolidation of, yeah, that was cool. That's a good number, Jalen. That's a good number. Aaron C likes it too. It's a really great time for XRP. It's a really good time to be in XRP. I mean, the network is again gaining more and more support, more and more partners, more and more high risk corridors that are useful to the ledger and useful to the RippleNet. And bomb, they're holding number 2. I guarantee Vitalik wants to buy back into number 2, but he can't now. That difference is about to be a $1 billion spread of difference between the two. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff, man. And that's a really big. It's good to see. I'm excited. There's part of me that's really excited about this, but I also feel like I have to honor the part of me that's a little bit just like totally tossed under the bus. Not really. I can't commit to either one. I'm a manic. It's a problem. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Hey, KFN, no worries. What's up, Jill Roach? How are you? Many people go through relationship issues and have no answers. Those of us who have been through tons of relationships have the hindsight to understand better. Thanks, Jill, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Either way, hang in tight. Tunnel vision give you the hang on tight a little longer until we start our climb. Yeah, I'm not worried about, honestly, I'm not worried about my crypto. I'm really not. That's like the least of my troubles right now. My least of my concerns is like the price of crypto. But I'm not saying anything bad. Dutch, I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot, man. It means a lot. You're right. And you've been holding since 2017. There's not a doubt in my mind either, man. We're all in this together. It's happening for sure. Cheers. 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 Dazam, rich, poor, sick, health, crypto or no crypto. It's true. Whew. Let's just say, yeah, Dazam, you're right. It never happens like you think. Yeah, it's true. It's you know what, I can't say anything. I can't say any different. I can't say it's any different than that. Don't jive with Hollywood brainwashing, but I watched the Book of Ellie and it was different in this time. Our hearts and minds are being prepared for what comes. Y'all should watch it again. I watched the Book of Ellie. Is that the one where he's blind and he's carrying the Bible? Is that one? Dude, that's a epic movie. That's an epic movie. The song will be multiple platinum when XRP moons. Thank you so much, Prodigal. I appreciate it. Do me. That's the problem. I think I like went hard on me. Like I went hard on doing me, and that's what sucks. Is like that's maybe not what people want. That person wanted to be around. Do me. Yeah. I guess I have no choice. Yo, you are so great, man. You guys are so great. Thank you so much. What's up? What's your take on crypto? Hey, KFN, my wife said hi. She loves you. Meow. Cheers. I love you guys too, man. Do you tell your wife hi? The whole family hi. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Let's do some let's do some actual talking about what we said we were going to talk about today. This is a really cool little graph that I found. It's you guys can't see it yet, but let's check it out. Actually, I'm going to put it on this screen. You guys want to do this one? Nope. Let's do this one. There we go. So this is a hourly Bitcoin Cash rate by network, and this is a cool little thing I found and retweeted. You can see this is the hourly Bitcoin Cash hash rates by network. You can see right here where the split happened, the time right when it happened, and then the forks again gaining their own hash power moving forward. People are saying that one of these chains is going to drop off, and so there's a debate right now about what's really happening here. I have an article talking about which one's which, and we can look at that and talk about who's in which camp and what they're really gunning for and what's happening. Long story short, though, is that Bitcoin Cash forked. It's now got two different coins under it. The value didn't split. It's not like there's more money in it. It's just that the money that was in it is now divided between the two networks. And now what people are saying, one of the networks might fall off and die. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that they've created a monster, and I think that we all know what happens when you create a monster. Yeah, we all know. We all know. I don't gotta say it. I don't have to say it. All right, so this is the problem, and I don't think it's going to solve itself. I don't think it's a lot like my relationship. It's not going to solve itself. This is real. This is a real problem, and something's got to be done. There's two coins now. There's two Bitcoin Cashes, the ABC and the SV. The best thing I could see coming out of this, someone suggested, would be if ABC forked again, and they maybe had ABCC and ABCDC, or I don't know. Yeah, I think that was it. Possibly I just ruined and destroyed what was a really good joke that I stole from Reddit. It seemed good at the time, and I think I ruined it. But I don't think Bitcoin Cash ACDC is coming. I don't think we have one Bitcoin Cash coming anytime soon. People are saying that one of the chains is going to drop off, and I don't think that's happening. I think we're going to have two. I think this is one of the failures of decentralization, and I think this is one of the very first major highlighting failures of decentralization, recognizing that they tribalized and they forked it, and they might have forked it to death. Bitcoin Cash, in my mind, might be dead. Bitcoin Cash is entirely dead because Bitcoin Cash no longer exists. It's Bitcoin Cash ABC or Bitcoin Cash SV. And if you even want to let one of those die and say you're shorting the name back to Bitcoin Cash, you have to at least always honor the fact that this happened in history, looking back at the chain and looking back at the choices they made moving forward. So what is up, everybody? Tell me what you guys think. Bitcoin Cash dead. You found it in your wallet. It's gone. There's two. You don't like either one. It's not on the exchange that honored the split. Now you're stuck with nothing. Tell me what happened. What are you guys doing? Satoshi Nakafomo, my friend. How are you? Good, sir. Good, sir. How are you? What's up, KFN? How is everybody doing? Now, how are you, man? Has XRP ever taken first? No. No. Yeah, it will, though. No, I don't think so. FOMO, the OG. When do we know what the result of the fork is? That's a great question. That's what we were looking at. The result of the fork is really the fact that you have this still going on. So let's look at this really quick. So understanding this fork war, this hash war is going on. There's a better article than this. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? So let's see here. Anybody who is a Bitcoin? Do we have any Bitcoin cashers in here? Who is a Bitcoin casher? Tell me what you know. Okay, here's a good article that I like. There's one that I like. Yo, yo, yo. What's everybody? Smash like, smash it all. Smash like, smash sub, smash the bell. What's up? Yeah, win Moon, win Lambo, bro. Tomorrow. It's happening tomorrow. You didn't hear? Hey, Herman, thank you, man. I'm hanging in there. Which one won? I don't think anything's won yet, have they? I don't think anybody's won yet. Trying to catch up with your comments here. The Book of Ellie, yeah, that's an amazing movie. I agree. I agree. Mr. Sid, I appreciate your insight, dude. I appreciate your insight. I'll work on that. Jack, what's up? XRP, yes. Question mark, maybe. What's up, guys? So let's see here. Let's see here. What's going on? Hey, KFN, it would be fun to get featured in one of your songs. Well, okay. I didn't know I was doing more than one, but let's do another song. Yeah, Tim Gash, man, I appreciate you, bro. Come through and let's get a beer, bro. Let's go to Elephant Room and listen to some jazz. I'm down. I don't ever drink, but I've had a few beers the last few days, believe it or not. Believe it or not. All right, so looking at these two, the difference, what's going on here? What's going on with these, actually? BitcoinCash SV, so the developer team in-chain, the block size 128 megabytes. I think they were behind by a few blocks when this was posted. They are not trying to do the ordering of transactions. And this is something that I think is interesting to look at and debate with people, because I'm pretty sure that the importance of ordering transactions to prevent the double spend. I don't know how. I'm not the head tech on this. I'm not Calvin Eyre, so I don't know what their algorithm's focus is for preventing double spends. Not really sure. Oracles for the smart contracts? No. So the BCHSV's support is Calvin as the head tech behind it. Craig Wright's in there. Jimmy Nguyen, CoinGeek, and Bitcoin.org. BitcoinCash ABC. The developer team is Bitcoin ABC. Block size is at 32, but they said they would change it maybe. Blocks mine, I think they're ahead by a few. I don't know if it's still this number that they have on the site. They are doing the transaction ordering in BCHABC. I'm not sure if they're doing it by necessity of preventing double spend or not, but it seems like one of the important things for preventing a double spend to know the order of transactions they go through. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've seen David Schwartz talk a lot about the fact that we use proof of work to prevent double spend in a most inefficient manner. So again, big things to highlight when you look at these conversations. You know, like what's happening with this? How does this really apply? And again, like recognizing that these guys are all just trying to keep up with the efficiency of XRP in my mind, and the efficiency of reaching the transaction ordering without proof of work. That's really big. And I think if you guys wanted to get really technical and talk about the code behind XRP and XRP domination, one of the weirder things is that I think XRP can reach consensus without it having agreed on a state, and I think that's something that goes a little bit above our general discussion for consensus algorithms. But anyway, oracles on BCHABC, yes, so they can handle smart contracts. Supporters of this network: Roger Ver, Jihan Wu. Bitmain is Jihan Wu. Bitcoin.com is Roger Ver. So you can see that there's no one in it other than Roger Ver and Jihan, and there's no one in it other than Jimmy, Craig, and Calvin's under Craig. So it's a mess. It's a complete mess. And these guys all just decided to whip their pieces out in public and start spinning them in a circle. You know, I get it. There's always a time for going and just spinning your private parts in a circle in the public square so you can get everyone's attention. But possibly, maybe, possibly there might be a problem. I'm just saying there might be a problem. Someone just said a comment ago, they said that they think that the chains have already resolved it, like they've already decided on permanent chain. I don't think so. I'm not sure about that. So that's where we're at with this. Bitcoin Cash forked to death, possibly. Both the chains are still running. Both of them are still trying to figure out like how they're going to maintain their network moving forward. I'm not really sure what's happening with this, honestly. It looks like one of the highlights of the failures of decentralized networks in my mind, and the lack of the team's consistency for a focused ethos. They're lacking that. Larry, thank you so much.
Moving forward, here's some positive energy. Love ya, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I tried to turn up the sound so I could get that on there. I need to get the audio pushed through so it just goes straight to you guys, so I don't have to mic it. Larry, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Definitely need to just start getting back into paying attention to other stuff than myself. And that was really good chatting with some people today that were just some random strangers. Man, conversation with strangers, you never really know, man. They could do a lot. But yeah, looking at, instead of just thinking about myself, trying to remind myself why I made a channel to share and serve you guys, and here we are. Smashing? You're smashing. You're smashing today, good sir. You're smashing today. Are you a miner? No, I'm pretty old. I'm a little older. I might look young, but I'm pretty old. How would Ripple keep the price stable at higher price points without having people sell? Also, do you think the massive XRP movements today in escrow have anything to do with that? Honestly, I think people might be trying to like hype up some news that's not really news to me. I don't see anything really happening on the ledger that signifies a big signal for people. I recognize that a job of a YouTuber is definitely to start fluffing things that maybe aren't even real so they can get more attention and more clicks. I get it. They're doing a good job. Keep playing the game, guys. Smash on. I'm Batman. But in reality, nothing on the ledger that actual, like any of the charts that I respect the metrics on do not show anything abnormal enough for me to like start yelling signals into the horizon for us to like do something. I appreciate you asking and thinking about it. I know I saw a couple people ask about it earlier, so I went and looked at it and just looked at some of the metrics and some of the charts, and there doesn't seem to be anything grandiose enough to signal like an oddity. Again, I think a lot of the information we get is so old. A lot of those OTCs and a lot of those escrow releases and buys are, again, probably not even covered in real time enough for us to even like consider this worth mentioning now as opposed to the last time. But I think that as we can see that the news and the exciting events aren't around, then we can definitely talk about whatever, which could be, yeah, maybe someone sent someone else 5 million XRP. That sounds really exciting. And I mean, it could be a lot of different things. It could be the, it's 5 million, you said. Oh, Ferdy just asked again about 5 million. Is it 5 or 50 million? I don't know. I have no idea. Ferdy is also, Chuck Norris is also asking about this. Fu, I have a serious question on the XRPL. We saw 41 transfers of 5 million. Oh, okay, so it was close to 200 million in escrow in 4 hours. So 200 million in escrow in 4 hours. I haven't seen a chart reflect that specific time frame and that burst of activity. Ferdy, Chuck Norris, I shall say. But I do think that whenever I saw some people looking at some charts that they recognized that the overall like median of transactions was similar and not that indifferent than maybe last week. Again, maybe it's something that we don't really know. Someone asked earlier about CoinMarketCap showing like a new circulating supply. CoinMarketCap circulating supply seems to be just like some guy decides to put the numbers in manually or something. I have no idea what's happening with that because it doesn't seem to like be reflective of any actual movements on the ledger. Maybe they don't even know how to like correlate or set up that API. A lot of really technical questions coming through, mostly when we're really just kind of speculating about the simple things. We want to know about the price and why it's not going up, and then yeah, you want to get technical and talk about the APIs for the metrics and why CoinMarketCap is trusted so much when it's not even, I don't even know how legitimate those metrics are. Good questions, good things to think about. Good things to think about. Thank you so much for asking, Ferdy and Patty Cakes. If you guys didn't ask these, I probably wouldn't even know. I probably wouldn't even know that that's going on. So thanks for bringing that to my attention. I'll look into it more. Hey. One of the biggest disappointments, another reason I kind of just like faded off from the space for a minute and felt like this is just weird, man, was the bear thing. Anybody else really just kind of feeling like that was ridiculous? Dude, guys, what is up with that bear? Such a scam. Dropping Ponzi links in there. What a monster. Yo, what's up, dude? Thanks. AZ, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We are moving up. XRP in escrow.
Hey bro, sorry I'm late. XRP in escrow is awesome.
No. I'm sorry. I was late. I'm sorry. I was late. My bad. I'm back. Hey. Sometimes you just can't help it. You gotta laugh at yourself. And hey, some real. Thanks for coming by. What's up, man? AZ Mining. You know what, my friend? You deserve this investor blast off. Going ham on it, bro. Let's go ham on this hotkey. Honkies for you. Honkies for you, bro. Oh no, that's broken. That's not gonna work, is it? Woo! Good thing. Woo! He did. Oh my good. Thank goodness. Mike Smith just told me in context that the bear deleted that video we were questioning why he would put up a video and put up a link to a Ponzi scheme on there. Oh, thank you so much for telling me he deleted it. That makes me feel way better. He didn't address it though. He deleted the video. Oh, you just took away the message. Is that wrong? Should I not repeat that? Should I not say it? Some real guy, yeah, man. Thank you so much. Some real guy, you sent me your video like the day my life fell apart around me, and I was like, oh, and I just like didn't respond. But I finally sent you a message a few days later. Your videos are awesome, dude. Keep doing it. Oh, he deleted the link. Whoa. Okay. So the video is still up, and he deleted the link. Well, good thing I took video recording and screenshots of that in real time. Sorry, Bear. Looks like you're about to get called out. Sorry, Bear. Looks like you're going to get tossed under the bus. I was going to try to do like a South Park voices. All right, let's be serious. Let's move on. Yeah, that's a dude. AZ mining, you bro, you got some knowledge, bro. You're dropping some knowledge. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the support, and thanks for reminding me, man, for why I fall down. I'm gonna hit another hotkey. This one's for you.
I like you and have no reason not to.
I like you and have no reason not to.
Hey, did you guys hear about that new magical digital asset called XRP? I meant that in like the most positive way as a shout out to you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. It's true. Why do we fall down? So we can learn how to get ourselves back up. That's true. That's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Thank you so much. Have you seen the Timonosity? Looks very similar to the last Ripple video, Declaration of Independence. Okay. I love that. I love that hotkey too. I love that hotkey too. It's a good one. So we were just talking about the BCH breakdown. What do you need to know? How are they different? Where is it? Who's winning? Who's coming off the top here is the winner? It's hard to say. I'm not sure if that's easy like to answer even. I don't think that they've decided yet. I think that they're both still running. Hash war day 2. Yeah, so it's still going strong. They're hash warring for sure. They're hash warring like hams. It's been close to 24 hours since the initial split. Some believe the hash war will continue. So my friend, that I was going to try to get him over here to do a roundtable and talk about this, because I'm pretty sure he's not going to agree with me on a lot of these points, which should make an interesting conversation. I don't think this is ending. I think this is going to continue on. I think this is one of the problems that we can again highlight one of the failures of decentralization. And look, they found the graph that was being retweeted as well. This is exactly what's happening. Both of them are splitting off to their own chains. Not good. Not necessarily the best. You don't really want to see that. You want to see some kind of like, I mean, just a highlight of the failures of not only proof of work, but just decentralization. The team didn't maintain their ethos. He deleted the link. That's crazy. What's up, Meowgee, my man? I wonder if Crypto Bear's secret identity is actually Carlos. That's possible. It's very possible. Totally. That's a good. I like that saying, Chi-Chi. Thanks for dropping it. Yeah. Oh, he took the stream down. Interesting. Yeah. No, it's true, Flip. It's true. Looks like Ripple is settling the playfield 5 million at a time, putting an end to the bots. Okay. I need to check out what this is. What are you guys talking about with this 5 million? I need to be on the inside loop. Whatever happened to Professor P? I don't know. What is up? Notorious, what is up? AZ Mining, thanks so much, man. All right, let's talk about this 5 million escrow. What do you guys know? Hey, Foo. Hey, Foo, how you doing? Now, how you doing, Chucky Loco? Bears should sit in the woods, but instead they do it on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, exactly. P. Wade's right. These forks are not good. I think BitcoinCash just forked himself to death. Bitcoin's forks are not making it interesting for people to come in. People are not necessarily going to think like, oh boy, this looks really safe and smart. Wow, really good work, guys. When we have in the internal divide, the tribal takeover, and then them trying to fight for their own chains. Not really the greatest demonstration of the possibility here, and really kind of highlighting why we need to really move over to the ILP and networks that really don't have a token specific use. It's kind of important. I kind of think that's important. I think that's what we're gonna see. That's definitely true. P Wade's right. This is not good. People aren't going to be excited about getting into crypto with this nonsense going on. Yeah, this is definitely the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end. This is definitely beginning of the end. XRP is literally taking Bitcoin's lunch right now. It's eating his lunch. Thank you so much for telling me what's going on with that. All right, there was a ton of 5 mil deposits into escrow accounts, as well as an earlier transfer for 760 million. Ripple's holding these coins and taking them out of circulation until 2020. Last rough count, 1 billion XRP. So that's what I was looking at, the ledger metrics, and I was trying to figure out where you guys are getting this data from. Does anybody have any links to this data? Can I get any links for where we're getting this ledger data? Anybody, please. Palapalapalapalapalas. Anybody know? I'm looking at you guys. I'm looking at you guys, kids. Hey, KFN coin fork really hurt Ripple. I heard Swift is going to use KFN coin for liquidity. Bro, that sounds good to me, but they already have my coin. My coin is there. They already got access to it. They bought me out. That's what the crushing week was. Their lawyers are brutal, bro. This fork just changed all the platforms. We may not even get ETAs because of this. This can also change XRP. Not good, guys. Not good. Totally true. Satoshi Nakafomo, thank you so much. That's why I think it's important for us to have this platform, mainly just like to be honest with each other, to be like, let's talk about what's really happening here and stop pretending like it's just going to be a rosy parade of us building a bridge to the moon. I think it's possible that we can just expect like a smooth road for, the fact that it's such a great ledger. XRP is killing it, but you got to recognize that there's some issues and challenges, especially looking at the failures of BitcoinCash for maintaining their network here. I don't know. That just seems like a real thing. This can be challenging. I agree. It doesn't look that good for the entire space, but again, I think XRP has always been the token, the only digital asset that really shows and highlights the first commercial grade, like, successful ledger that it can be used, that will be used, that is being used. And so honestly, that's pretty much what I think we're still kind of falling back on, this realization that Bitcoin is not what people think it is. It's not building up. It's not really going where people think it's going. So Chellfire just dropped this link, the what is this? XRPL monitor. Yeah, this is a great account. Is this where you guys are getting the data from? Okay. Okay, escrow create 5 mil, 5 mil, 5 mil, 5 mil. Okay, so this has been going on for a minute. No memo. It was created by this address, and we're sure it's Ripple. Someone's already verified that these addresses are for sure Ripple addresses. Is that what we're saying? Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know. Okay, just a chill 200 milli in there. 5 million at a time, 200 mil. So there's 550 in there, 200 million in escrow. Okay. So what's the jump? What's the speculation here? This is for institutions. This is for RippleNet use. This is for the RippleNet partners. That's true. AZ Mining Co., you're 100% correct. We definitely know what happens when they limit circulating supply and when they limit supply, and when supply gets smaller. That's great. It's great news. Basically, they're limiting the circulating supply, and we all know what happens to anything when it's in demand and the supply gets smaller. Totally. So, has they not made an announcement about this? Is there no news that we know of? Same thing said yesterday. Yeah, I think they're distributing it for the institutions. It's a liquidity plan. I've seen a lot of people talking about the price action being able to be manipulated by them setting up their own like kind of buy and sell walls. But I think that I've seen some other people say that it's not going to stair step to a high price. They're saying it might just arrive at a high price overnight. That's what I think I saw Sam talking about. Someone was talking about that. Some astronomically high price overnight. I kind of still think it's going to be stair-stepped, personally. I think it might be more of a stair-stepped progress where it's just benchmarks of support. It's hard to say. I respect everybody for making a call and thinking about it and considering it. Guessing an NDA, AZ says that he thinks it's a new partnership or a private partnership that they can't discuss. So there's an NDA not letting them possibly go transparent with this. That's interesting for sure. 200 million in escrow. $5 million each. Yeah, that's a lot. One thing people are not talking about is how one person can change the platform on crypto when it's supposed to be decentralized. Now it can be controlled. Not good. Yeah, that's true. 40 escrows in 40 countries. Stuart Ross. Okay. 40 escrows, 40 countries making liquidity. That's really what's happening. That's really what's happening. I'm trying to catch up with you guys' comments. That's possible too. It happened to BCH last year, if you recall. They're balancing the coins so the volatility can stay low given the BTC drop. That's also, I mean, yeah, that sounds great. Marian S. Balancing the coins so the volatility can stay low. They'd have to have volume for that though, wouldn't they? Is that why we saw the volume shoot up? Is that what you think's happening? That they're passing it out so they can start playing with it? It's a show and tell. 200 million's not a lot. I'll agree with Bill Gould. 200 million's not that much. Not that much. I agree. You could have made 5K last night on that. I don't know how. I don't know how you would have done it, but that sounds cool, man. That sounds good. The IMF maybe. Oh my goodness, that'd be crazy. Yeah, AZ Mining, you're right. The IMF, that'd be crazy. 5 million per country. Do we know where it actually came from? Do we know if this 200 million came from their actual like monthly escrow, or it's something else? It's got to be something else because that's too much. It doesn't concern me what Ripple's doing, but don't you think it makes them look centralized? I think that there's a really interesting role that Ripple has to play by, one, recognizing that they are providing software solutions that rely on this token that they built, that the token itself is not centralized, and the token itself is, again, open and neutral and permissionless, but their software and RippleNet is centralized. And that's why people, I think, have said that they might be able to have some type of control as far as the corridors of volume and liquidity and price. And that's also why I think some people have said that guys like Shane Ellis and Sam I Am are possibly right when there's a possibility of a really high price point that they would have to orchestrate to create the liquidity and volume to move the money they need. And in reality, I mean, I think that that's something that you have to consider possible because of the paradoxical situation we're in, recognizing the ledger is not useful unless people are using it. And yeah, I don't know if they want to wait for those small corridors to continually be brought on and build up to then create a platform for those bigger corridors. Maybe they want to create maybe they want to orchestrate the liquidity so that they can bring people in now. I don't know. That's a really good question. And I think looking at how they would do that is possibly one of those things that this is why we've seen this discussion go on for so long. There's a lot of smart people looking at what's actually possible for them, and maybe they even you know, have the upper seat here. As I've said before, I think Ripple has the upper seat. I think Ripple knows that they're in the power seat. It's a lot of stuff. It's really interesting to look at. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Yeah, okay, thank you so much. Crypto Bird Dog, I wasn't sure if it was $1 billion or not. I was trying to remember that. Thank you so much, Crypto Bird Dog, for reminding me it's $1 billion every month. So this is easily within their escrow. And this is, again, just part of something that they've planned out for. This is how they're planning on building their network. This is how they've been doing it for a long time. That's why we've been so impressed with them, is that they've made all these stepping stones and it stayed true to them, and they're delivering on setting this network up. I don't know what it means. I don't know who got these. I don't know who's holding them. I don't know what they're going to do with them. But that's, again, why they have that set up. That's why they have that set up. Can this possibly be a redistribution to multiple entities for a balanced liquidity across the ledger for multi-hop? That's also a really good possibility, man. Bill Gould, that's a really great question. Yeah, looking at multi-hop is really interesting too, because I don't really know what that looks like on the ledger side, or what that means from RippleNet side, because I just don't understand their software really. And looking at even trying to understand XRPL and RippleNet, I feel like are almost two completely different tasks, even though obviously they work very parallel. In reality, that's a great question, man. It's totally possible that this is some type of multiple entity rebalancing for liquidity across the ledger for multi-hop. Again, multi-hop letting banks like pull up or down you know, like without even having to have access to the network, they can utilize the token. This is a lot of stuff that's, again, I don't think they're letting us in. They're not telling us really too much. They're not telling us too much. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? BCHSV shot up 90%. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Wow. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. BCH pumped hard last night. Totally true. It's just part of the game, though. That's part of the game. If you guys know how to play it, you can definitely make money riding those waves. It's dangerous. It's high risk. It's fun. It's addicting. I get it. It's easy. It's hard. I hadn't seen it specifically linked to their base addresses. Okay, AZ Mining Co., thank you so much. The context of what he's saying is that we don't know. People are speculating this is from Ripple, but we don't know. No one's, I guess, tied it to one of their addresses. Yeah, if a customer's ready for the solution, totally. They're just trying to create the solutions for them to use this network. Citron's asked if Bitcoin's dead. No, Bitcoin's not dead. Ripple, the next Bitcoin question mark. I believe XRP Ledger will achieve dominance in the crypto market sooner than later. Sooner than later. All right, well, I was going to come on earlier. I was like, I'm going to go on and do a tell-all. And then I was like, no, I'm not. That sounds terrifying. I don't want to do that. And I was like, but I do want to chat with you guys and say what's up and see what's going on with this BCH fork. The fork is basically, you know, these two different camps trying to fork their network, fork the chain. So what does that mean? What are we waiting to see? Who's going to come out on top? It's hard to say. A lot of people are paying attention to this right now. At this very moment, people are again recognizing that there's profit to mine one chain or the other, or there's profit to possibly, you know, be trading against some of these pairs. I know some of the exchanges have already like honored the split. I know CZ from Binance said he hates forks. He's like, I do not like forks. Let's just get this over with, please. Let's just call it over. So there's a lot of possibilities that it might, you know, be a headache and that people want it to go away, but it's not. I don't know if that's going to fix itself anytime soon. We'll find out though. We'll find out. Bitcoin's great. BTC's under 55 right now. Ooh, that sounds really interesting. Brad's rhetoric's even getting more aggressive in a good way. Yeah, he's definitely starting to call out. He's starting to call out XRP. He's like, I mean, he's starting to call out XRP's dominance possibilities. He's starting to call out, you know, the reasons that XRP is going to be so great and the reasons that BTC's not going to be so great. And it isn't great. It's not great right now. So yeah, he's definitely becoming a little more aggressive is a good word. He definitely called out some stuff the other day, and I know he said in the past he's long Bitcoin. So I don't think he's necessarily retracting any of those statements. He's just again highlighting the inadequacies. That's interesting. I think he's making the move. Yeah, AZ mining. You're right. It's true. People outside looking in may see the bad war within that network, but people in the space that realize its instability knows that it has no reflection on the consensus protocol. There you go. Okay, Miyagi dropping some knowledge. Totally. Dropping knowledge. Thanks, Miyagi. All right. Well, I'm trying to get back in front of you guys, start doing the streams. Trying to find a time to like call myself out to for being an asshole, and a lot of stuff on my plate. So definitely just trying to figure that out. Doing some edits, probably doing some drops on. I don't know. I just feel like maybe I should do something for other people. Go out and do something outside my space. So might be doing some weird edits and doing something, I don't know, random for the channel. Who knows? I don't even know. I don't know. Smash like, smash subscribe, smash the bell, share the stream. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. I was trying to get my friend to come through and talk about Bitcoin Cash, but he didn't come. You know, I don't know if he's afraid of just being too loved on stream. I think that's it. I think he's just afraid you guys are gonna like him too much. But farewell. I appreciate it. You guys are great. You're beautiful and amazing, just how you are. Have a great day. Have a happy Friday. It's 5 o'clock. You're done. It's over. It's over. The whole thing's done. You did it. The week's over. Forget about it. Forget about it. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. XRP's holding in number 2 spot. Bitcoin Cash is forked itself to death, possibly. XRP with this 200 million escrow. Pretty interesting, honestly. We don't know where does it come from? Where does it go? Where does it come from, Cotton Eye Joe? What's really interesting is if you go all the way back to the beginning of this account started 10 days ago, the first deposit. This one that has 200 million in escrow, the first deposit 10 days ago was for 100 XRP. Only 100 XRP 10 days ago from this account. And what account is that? Wait. That's interesting. This account that sent the first 100 XRP just sent 500. This account has 200,000 in there, but it's got $600 as well. All right, interesting stuff. Good stuff to look at. Good things to think about. Ooh, doggy man, what's going on with Bitcoin Cash? Is Bitcoin Cash legit still? Is it real? Is it dead? Did it fork itself to death? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Red Dead time? It might be Red Dead time. I might be Red Deading. It might be Red Dead time. I might be out there in the forest of Red Dead. Thank you so much, guys. You're beautiful. Cheers. Hope you have a great rest of your night. I'll see you soon. Have a great day until I see you next time.
brought to you by your team.